Hey guys. Okay, so I thought I'd come on here and I will reintroduce myself. I am MJ's Blue Thriller, and this is my channel. As you can see, I'm at 170 subscribers, and I have been given the opportunity to restart my YouTube channel. Thank you, God, because my last YouTube channel was deactivated by YouTube because I hit the 3 strike mark and I made a big mistake by exposing something that was not allowed on YouTube. But I got pretty bored and I didn't know what else to do. But then I figured out that YouTube wanted us to continue the process and repeat things over and over and over and over and over. And either you're repeating the same topic over and over or you're doing something else different. And I felt like I had outgrown YouTube and I felt like, what else is there to do? And I've posted everything that I could think of and I was still waiting for monetization, and I'm like, okay, I'm gonna try something else. And then unfortunately, I got some views, but they ended the video because of what was posted on there. So, but that was like 2, 3 years ago. Now I can start over new, which I started over 2 years ago, which was in 2019. So it makes it 4 years ago, 5 years ago. I started a YouTube channel. Or actually, 19, 20, 21. Okay, it's about 4 years ago. Yeah. Um, and I am growing my YouTube channel. So thank you so much if you have subscribed to my channel. I will be talking about pretty much, whatever I could talk about. I hope that you are interested in the things that I have to say. I hope that you are inspired by the things that I provide. The information that I give pretty much sums up everything about what's going on in today's society. Um, I am focusing on building my platform and getting people to know who I am, but at the same time, I'm getting to know other people as well, just like anyone else would do on their profile, some people. But I would love for us to have the moment to talk and be able to engage in a conversation so that we can know each other. So far, I was able to meet different people um, who I was familiar with from other channels, and then I was able to meet some people that I did not really know. But I want to focus on making um, a video that will relate to someone some way or somehow. And I'm pretty sure it does because it always relates to some people. Um, Everyone is different, but someone always has a relation with someone else because it's look how many people we have in this world. And that's the reason why. Um, um, let's see. So I do want to focus on, encouraging people because I don't want my channel to be, boring or not informational, which is, I'm pretty sure everything that I do is informational. Everything is informational, no matter what, whether if it's boring or if it's not. But I try not to be boring because I try to give the truth, and the truth is not really that boring. Although lies can be entertaining, and I believe that, a lie or the truth can be entertaining, but I give out the truth, and I really don't like to lie or cover up anything. Um, but if I do cover up something, then or try to, um, which would be very, wouldn't be very, likely because my whole point of making a YouTube account is to get someone to relate and to understand me, to know who I am, and hopefully, I can know who you are as well. And that's been, pretty much my time on YouTube. I just share my thoughts just like any other person would who is viewing themselves. and I try to stay connected with the world, and I use social media platform. Go to Instagram if you have an Instagram account, and you can type up MJ's Blue Thriller and get inspired by my Instagram. However, I try to navigate in different parts of the social media world because that's my way of staying connected to what's going on. But I believe everyone can stay connected because everyone has a news feeds if they're staying connected with the world, and they're able to, you know, get information about what's happening around us. So I thought I'd just introduce myself. Um, I'm 28 years old. I am from Washington, D.C. Um, I currently live in North Carolina. Um, I'm a very big music fan. I really love R&B and soul music, and I'm a vegan. I love animals. I love roller coasters. I like to travel. Um, let's see. I told you I try not to be boring, but I'm not boring. I'm pretty sure someone is like very interested about the things that I'm saying. Because you know some people may just be starting a YouTube channel also, and they may feel nervous and they may not know what to post. So here you are. You get to watch me um, share things about myself that may be interesting for someone else. And let's see. I went and got myself a new tripod so I won't have to keep holding my phone up whenever I'm taking my video, taping my videos. And I went and got myself a mic, and I'll be looking forward to getting myself a new camera. However, I will be getting myself a laptop because I went to go pawn my other laptop because I needed the money during that time. But now, because of the pandemic is here and we're receiving unemployment benefits to keep us stable, I will be able to get myself back on track. And then, of course, the stimulus checks are coming back out again, so I'll be able to manage my money from then. Um, and then again, another thing that um, I tried my hardest to respect the privacy of certain things of other people, so I try not to, you know, talk about anyone else unless it's something tying to information. Um, you won't see me, you know, picking on anybody or making a joke on anybody or anything like that. I know this one time, one of these, there was a person that was on YouTube, and she was really having a hard time with someone, with a celebrity, and she was just like going rampage. And I decided to make her feel better, which I thought I was making her feel better by letting her know, well, by agreeing with her because she felt like no one would, you know, she wanted everyone to realize and believe her story or hear her story. And I thought that, you know, I was being a good friend by saying, you know, I believe you. Yes, such and such probably is, but you know what? I love everybody else. And, you know, just by me getting into that, you know, probably wasn't such a good idea. So if someone is, you know, having an argument or talking about someone else, and you feel like someone is, and you feel like you can really make that person feel better, I wouldn't jump into it, but I would tell them to stay strong and everything's going to be okay, you know, instead of agreeing with them 100%, um, just to make them feel better, you know. Because people have a really big heart, you know, and then some people, you know, aren't about drama or anything like that. So I would be very careful about who I um, share, where I will be very careful about who I jump in to help whenever they're having an altercation with someone else. That's my um, emergency um, response information that I want you all to know about. Let's see. Um, I know that some YouTubers like to have thumbnails, and YouTube policies tell you, says that if your channel isn't growing and you don't know why, it's because you're not posting consistently, or it's because of your thumbnails, your video quality, your sound, and your title, or the interest of certain things that may not be interesting to certain people, or how long the video is, and um, other platforms that you create to tie in with your YouTube to let people know that you are going to be available on this platform and this platform, to let people know, give people an option, of when to come see you, and just letting people know. And then, those are different techniques to use to get people to view your channel. And some people just don't, they just do whatever they feel like it, post whenever they feel like it. They don't use any thumbnails, they choose the right photo that they want on there, and give the video a title and just maybe a description. Some people don't even put anything in the description, and they make tons of views and they get tons of money based on that one video. And all they did was record themselves, or record whatever it was, and post something, you know. And that's what I feel like doing. That's what I like to do. I just like to, I don't think thumbnails is a bad thing, because thumbnails always catch my attention whenever I'm scrolling down my news feeds. And I just really like to, just post myself and then share my video, because I like me. I like looking at me. I like the way that I look, and I like to look nice. And sometimes I can feel like, I don't like this picture. Let me just try to use something else, or another image, or sometimes, because the YouTube thumbnails, like when you upload a video, if you haven't noticed by now, remember, it lets you choose which thumbnails you to use, but they give you three options. And I actually used, sometimes I don't choose it, and they chose the right thumbnail for me. And then sometimes I have to go back. I'm like, well, I would have definitely chose this smile over this straight face, or I would have chose this straight face over that smile, or whatever. And you would think that YouTube would know you by now because of their artificial intelligence, but no one is as intelligent as you are. That's just a computer. And sometimes they do a very great job at posting the right images, and I'm very surprised about that. Um, but that is, what I wanted to introduce. You know, um, let's see. I know that some YouTubers, you know, I've noticed that what people really like, something that's really helpful, is having some people focus on helping others. If it's something about encouraging them, or letting others know how to make something at home, or create anything that's helping someone, you know and anything could be a help for someone. It could be music, it could be um, a photo collage, it could be anything. Anything that you post can be helpful for someone else. And I just really, decided to give YouTube a try, and to let people know what my YouTube was about. If you look at the description, it says discover my personal life, and that's exactly what you're doing. You're discovering it. Another thing I would like to say for the YouTuber beginners is that they oh um if you post a video on there and you think it's really nice, and then later on you start to second guess yourself and you take the video down, that's okay. But what I've learned is that, if you want to look presentable, if you want to look good, then, keep something on there that, that you're not going to be ashamed about, or embarrassed, or feel, like you should take it down, or whatever. Um, because I found myself actually taking down some videos, and I really, I kind of regretted taking them down, because I said to myself, I got so many views from that video, but I still took it down. No one told me to take it down. My conscious self told me to take it down. And then sometimes you may take it down because you think no one's going to view them, or because you got a lot of bad comments and things like that, or someone made a bad comment on there and then you deleted. You can always delete the comments or disable the comments. And honestly, I want my comments to be up because I want people to communicate with me. They say that's another way to grow your channel, is engaging with your audience when they comment. Just comment back. And that's why I leave my comments up. And sometimes, where usually I know before I got some comments that weren't so pleasing. And it was weird because it was my channel and they can't. And I've never gone on anyone else's channel and say anything, like that. I would go on my own channel, but some people are different, and I just say, if you get any negative comments, which I hope you don't, just if you keep everything positive, you're pretty sure you won't get any negative comments. You can always disable if you want to, and you can always delete the comments, or you can just not respond if it's negative. Um, and that helps a whole lot. But sometimes when people get a negative comment or too many, they end up taking the whole video down, or whatnot. And then surprisingly, sometimes YouTube can take your video down also. So yeah. Um, but let's see. Always, if you want an idea about what to talk about and you're not sure what to talk about, introduce yourself. Tell people what you like, what your favorite foods, your music is, your favorite YouTube channels, things like that. What do you like to watch on television? If you like a movie, if you like to watch movies, and things like that. Um, I know. I know another thing that I was very sensitive about, but at first they were like, adding certain celebrities, names in order to get, views helps a lot. And then some people don't want to add their names in the video and talk about them. They just don't. And that makes perfect sense because you have a right. You don't want to draw any attention to that person. You want to kind of just like cover them in your own time in the video, let other people say, um, or let other people see about what you really and truly mean. And that is absolutely okay. Um, but I just really feel like um, that was a good method because whenever I use a celebrity name, they would start to more views would start to actually come and people would start to post comments or just watch the video, and then whenever you add a picture of a celebrity, then people would click on it. And those are all good methods, it really is. But then some people don't use it and they still get their views, and that's a really good thing. So I really don't mind. I really don't mind it, but it is something that is something that you should think about if you think it's something that really want to do. But I wouldn't recommend it. I would just be myself and let people see who you are. So that's what I have to say. I hope you enjoy my channel, and I try to talk about things that are going to allow people to benefit from. But it's funny because everyone knows everything that we all know about, and some people don't, but they will later. And the only thing that someone can really truly learn from your video something is the way that you present it. It's you. So that's the only thing. And then maybe it could be something that something that you have about yourself that's really really different, and that's pretty much it. But everyone is different and everyone learns differently, and there's something different about everyone, and everyone can learn something special or something different about everything, So everything is learnable, if that's even a word. So yeah, that's about it. See you guys later. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope that you enjoy my channel. See you later.